up, YouTube? This is Catch Urchin,
and Anders Beast.
and we're doing our first dual comm. This is a gameplay, 127 gameplay, and so for the dual comm, we've made a couple questions we're gonna ask each other.
Yeah, they're very from current events and just random things that I'd like to know about him.
Yeah, so you can get to know us a little bit. Doesn't matter, whatever.
Shout out to Jonathan Desta. Can you please stop spreading conspiracy theories about us? Thank you.
Hey, so do you want to ask first or what?
Alright, my question to you is, who is the president of Syria? And do you know what's going on there right now?
President of Syria. Do we have to learn this? Or wasn't this supposed to be like that one dude?
Yeah, it was a question
Mohammed?
in it. Do you know?
Mohammed?
No, why? Just because it's in the Middle East and his name is Muhammad.
Okay, maybe. Well, I don't remember. But, like, there's like a revolution in Syria, right?
Yeah,
Like
explain
Egypt.
about that.
They want to, I don't know, they want to do stuff. They hate their government
Why?
because it sucks.
Why? Alright. Well, the president is Bashar al-Assad, and the war started when the Syrian army fired upon protesters, and that just escalated everything from there. Yes, no.
That better be all true, because I don't want a bunch of haters yelling
No,
at us.
so you can Google it.
Alright.
You can be good. That's what you need.
Dude, they should have named it Bang, so then you'd be like, I just banged Emma Watson, instead of binging. Yeah, I got that. That's
good.
Reddit. Right. My question for you is, what is your most embarrassing
Huh. Well, embarrassing can either be how embarrassed it makes me or how uncomfortable it makes the people I'm telling. Which should that be?
The time that you were most embarrassed. Not like, don't make the viewers uncomfortable. Like,
Okay, so let's see. In 5th grade at the elementary school I went to, we had this thing called Field Day where the entire 5th grade class would kind of chaperone and lead all the younger grades, and we'd go out into the playground and we'd just do a bunch of different events like squirt gun fights and egg tosses and stuff like that. So what happened was, this is the second time we did. The first time we went outside to do it, there was a tornado warning, and that was the first time, like, in this entire area. Yeah,
that was the one.
yeah, first time there was an actual tornado warning. The tornado siren went off, so we had to go inside, and we ended up canceling that day. But the second time we were doing that, I was chaperoning a group of kids, and we went over to the egg toss station. So the kids were all doing that, and I was just hanging out with my buddies there, just kind of watching them do the egg toss. And at the end, they had the bright idea of not canceling, just throwing eggs at me. So I got 8 to 10 eggs thrown at me, just all of my shirt completely covered in egg yolk. So I went into the lobby of the school, called my mom so she could come bring me a new shirt. So I took off my shirt, I was cleaning the eggs off in it, and my teacher walked in, and my teacher was a pervert. Like, he made me extremely uncomfortable. He treated us like he treated us like second graders when we were in 5th grade. He just gave us really big smiles, and he was over supportive. So it was extremely uncomfortable. And
That sucks.
yeah.
By the way, if you don't know, me and Anders, we did not go to elementary school together, so I was not there for that. Me and Anders, screw grammar.
Okay, what advice you give somebody in elementary school?
Advice I give somebody in elementary
Like,
school?
like advice you'd want to have been given in your
Play more video games. No, just kidding. Actually, advice for elementary schoolers would be to try out more new stuff before it's too late. I think, like,
Don't make a Facebook
especially
page.
like sports. Start athletic stuff early, because like in my PE class, there's just like people that don't know how to throw a ball. But I mean, that's like second nature. I think. What you make?
Second.
Fine, it's first nature. No, I think people need to be more athletic. They need to learn new things at an early age because it sticks with you. And because I think right now I'm kind of at a point where if I want to learn how to play a new sport or do something new, it's kind of difficult because I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. So I think it'd be better, just start off earlier and stick with it. To like have fun, enjoy it. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can quit and do something new. Just don't miss out on something because you're too afraid or something like that.
On the same note, I'd say start learning a second language when you're in elementary school because your brain's a lot more malleable. So it'll be a lot easier for you to pick up. Like I started learning Spanish when I was in elementary school, so it's a lot easier for me now that I'm in high school. I have a much easier time in my Spanish class because I knew lots of information previously and it just sticks a lot easier. So learn a second language will also help you.
Alright, my second question is, what is your favorite video game of all time?
Oh boy.
Since we're gamers, we play video games.
Well, I like Black Ops 2. Like it's a pretty good game, but
Yeah, obviously, current Call of Duty is always my favorite, but of all time,
I got PS3 game.
I don't know anything.
Oh boy. Well, I played Ratchet and Clank a lot because I wasn't allowed to have Call of Duty until I was like 14 years old. My mom thought it was a bad influence on me, so she sent me to public school. Public school's bad influence. Just kidding. It's a good place to be. I'd probably have to say Ratchet and Clank because I played that for such a long time, and it's a really fun game. So, yeah, and that was on the PS2. That was even before PS3 came out. And I bought the PS3 when it first came out, and it was like $700. Yeah. So I had the really bulky one for like 3 years until it broke, and I had to get the slimmer one, but I had a fat PS3, and so probably Ratchet and Clank. What about you? What's yours?
Probably Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS.
Gay.
No, that game was great. My sister got it first, and then
Okay,
I saw her.
just tells you what kind of game.
Fine. Wait. She started playing it, and then I was like, "Oh, I want to play this. I gotta have this." So I went and got it too, and I think it was just a lot of fun. I liked the Nook shop. I liked catching animals and getting stuff. It was a lot of fun, and I wish I still had my DS because I would totally go play that game all the time.
Oh, I just remember Dance Dance Revolution. Oh,
PS2?
yeah, that
I had that too.
I went hard on that game. That game was intense. That one, Guitar Hero. I hurt my fingers playing that game so much. So, just remember. All right. Have you ever broken any laws?
Broken any laws? Shut up. Possibly.
Elaborate.
Trespassing. Technically, like we went and climbed on the roof of my school. Me and some people I'm not going to disclose. And so I believe that I don't know the law for it, but I'm pretty sure that that's against the law, or it's not condoned, whatever, So, yeah. But other than that, I mean, I'm a goody two shoes. I try not to get in trouble. Yeah. Alright, next question for you is, what is your guilty pleasure?
That sounds like, oh my god,
Something you do that,
sounds like something Oprah would ask me. Guilty pleasure. What do you mean, guilt? Like something I enjoy doing?
Yeah, you're kind of, I guess, you feel guilty when you're doing it. Maybe it's something you shouldn't be doing, or maybe it's just something really weird. I
don't know. I like to do my math homework in pen.
Why?
As I live on the edge. No, let's see. Guilty pleasure. I procrastinate a lot. I don't know if that's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I guess that's a thing. 'Cause I do that too.
Oh, no, I know. So, I enjoy staying up late. And my mom makes me go to bed really early. So yeah. So on weekends, I'll stay up till like 2, 3 a.m. Yeah, I know.
Just
I,
to suck it, Mom.
yeah, I'm a hard kid, but yeah, I really don't stay up that. Like the latest I've ever stayed up like during a school year. Like I've only done a couple all-nighters, and one of them was during the school year because I procrastinated a project for my history class. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, I had to write a big essay, and I wrote mine about the Scopes trials. And if you don't know what the Scope trial was, it was just 1920s in Tennessee. A teacher got in trouble for teaching evolution and just created a big hiatus. So I wrote mine about that, and I stayed up and I didn't even sleep at all that night. Yeah, and I got an A plus on that, and I had to do a couple other things that night. So yeah,
Cool. That's good.
okay. What do you think the United States should do about North Korea?
Dude, no, I'm not answering this. I don't want haters. Different question.
What moisturizer do you use? That's what happens when you don't answer my question.
For what?
Your skin.
Like lotion?
Moisturizer.
Is that lotion? Because like I don't really like use moisturizer. I don't know.
Nice.
Like I guess like before I go to bed, I wash my face with like some like face wash that has some moistures in it. I don't know.
Nice.
I
What
don't know.
brand?
Neutrogena?
Neutrogena.
Neutrogena, yeah, that one.
You take care of them.
No, I'm good. Alright. What is the craziest thing you've ever done?
Crazy as in.
What to you is the craziest thing you've ever done? Is it crazy stupid?
Oh boy.
Awesome.
Oh boy, I've got a good one for this. Okay, so summer of 2012, went to the Dark Knight Rises premiere.
Oh yeah.
So like we've been planning this for months. Like
Yeah, you guys were playing
I
this
get-
way ahead of time.
yeah, like fall of
Almost like a
2011,
year.
we pre-ordered the tickets and we were just like counting down the days to it. And so we got to the theater at like 10 a.m. like right when it opened. We were first in line. We waited the entire day until midnight, and my friend brought a Batman mask to it, and it was like a full Batman mask. So while we were waiting, we had somebody stay in line. We walked a couple blocks to a dollar store. We got a tablecloth and a cheap black shirt and some black gloves. And so we cut up the tablecloth to make a cape, and I wore the black gloves and the black shirt, so it was a really crappy costume. And no, so we went back there, and I was just kind of sitting in line, everyone's like looking at me, and two people from Nokia came over to us, and they asked to take a picture of me, and it was really awkward because it was the dumbest costume ever, and they wanted to take a picture. So I got a picture taken. Then recently I emailed them and I got a picture of it, and I look like I have Down syndrome in the picture.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh, and I went ice skating in that outfit. It was really uncomfortable.
Ha. Alright, well the gameplay is wrapping up. We're about to win the game, except if you watch the timer, they're going to defuse it at 0 seconds. That makes no sense. I don't know why that happens.
Yeah, it was a really good game. I think I went like 91-28, but you don't get a
Oh yeah,
you don't even get a C.
I went 127. So
Yeah, like this is pretty mediocre. Now see, like look at that. It was 1 second.
no, it was at 0 seconds. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. We were flipping out. It was ridiculous.
Because I wanted to go into overtime. Because at the time our record,
Okay.
you had 108 kills.
Yeah, I want to point out what's that guy's name? Minion Man. Minion Man, it's your fault that we lost that game. So if you're watching this, know that.
Oh my gosh.
Like look at him, 21 and 39.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I probably
screw
watched
you.
this. Alright, anyways, gameplay's over. Questions are over. Like the video, comment,
I hoped you enjoyed it.
subscribe for more. Catch Urchin out.